There we go. I was hitting the wrong button, guys. Hopefully that starts it. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
There we go. I was hitting the wrong button.
All right, let me turn this off too for the volume. Perfect. All right. Now, should be doing good now. Yep, you're doing good. All right. Welcome, everybody. We are going to be doing just a practice session here of a new toss for me, the chopper toss. And I'm going to be just setting them and tossing them. I've been practicing. I actually have some pretty good rolls, but this was just with nothing. I wasn't doing any Crapsee, I wasn't doing anything, so I decided I wanted to start doing it with Crapsee because it's going to give me my information that I need, the numbers that I'm hitting, you know, all the fun stuff. So I'm probably going to keep this table up for a while, and every time I want to practice shooting this chopper toss, I'll go ahead and start up the Crapsee. So leave this code on for yourself, and I'll probably be using this one. Plus, I love the code. It's pretty easy. The Crapsee code is N9X9V9. Awesome, easy code. I like it. All right. Let me grab a drink here, and then we're going to get started, everybody. Looks like I got a few people on here. Hello. Don't know who's on here, but I see a couple people watching, and hopefully you get on Crapsee, because this is nothing more than me practicing my chopper toss. All right. I will be moving the puck, just so I know if it's come out and stuff, but Crapsee will be on here. I'm not going to be putting any bets on the table, but I will be marking them because I just want to know a visual, you know. So that's all I'm doing. All right, guys. Or gals. Currently, right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying the chopper toss. This is, I'm stacking the 4-2-4-2. But Cashier Cage, I've been watching a bunch of his videos. I like what he suggested, to turn it to where the diamond is actually facing you. So, or the diamond shape of the dice are actually, that's what you're seeing right now. So, let me, there we go. Make sure Crapsee is good here, because I want to log all this in. All right, so let's see here. We're going to get this started. So I'm going to go ahead and halt your bets. Doesn't look like I have anybody playing on Crapsee right now, but that's all right. If you do want to get on, code is right there on the screen. And we're going to get this started. And right off the bat, we got a mid-mo yo. Let's go. Started off right. That's how you start it. Oh, and it even fell right there. Look at that. Love it. Beautiful. All right. I've had a little bit of practice with this toss, but on a personal, you know, no cameras, no nothing. And there is the, I'll Should have halted the bets, but that's alright. I ain't got nobody on here. And we got the 6, 4, 10. Point is 10. And mark it. All right. I got 4 people watching. Let me know who's in the chat. I'd love to say hi. This is me practicing a chopper toss. Basically going off of Cashier Cage's advice. Been watching a few of his videos. I really like what he's been doing. And it just feels comfortable to me, guys. And I really liked how that landed. I should have stopped the bets. I really liked how that landed. And that is a 4-1-5. Nice. Mark 5. I like seeing the 4 on any of these dice because I am setting the dice 4, 2, 4, 2 right on top of each other. So that's how I've been doing it. I got 5 people watching. Thank you guys. Hit that thumbs up for me if you don't mind. And get on Crapsee if you want to. The code is at the top of the screen. This is me just doing some practice on a new chopper toss. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat. Man, I loved how that landed too. Guys, I'm really digging this toss. They are spinning, and it almost seems like it's, that was a 639, by the way. It almost seems like it's killing the power of the toss itself. For whatever reason, that's the visual that I'm getting. The dice are spinning, and as soon as it's hitting, as it's spinning, it seems to slow down the dice, and it causes them not to go crazy and bouncing all over here. They've been landing right around here. I do still hate if it goes in this corner. I cannot freaking stand that. It's like that corner is cursed. But I do like it. Scotty, hey buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Checking out a new little, toss. Figured I might as well do it live. If you have Crapsee, get on. The code's right up the top of the screen. I'm just sitting here practicing, and that way I've got a log of all these tosses and how my graph looks. I didn't like how that one felt really weird. I mean, it fared out well, but it felt really, really weird. I did not like how they released out of my fingers. We'll mark that. Midnight. Yeah, I didn't like that. I think what I did is I had them way too light as I was gripping them. So as I was tossing them, they kind of like almost fell out of my fingers instead of me releasing the dice. So that sucked, but it fared out. Mark you out. 6 people watching. Awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. And I am just doing a practice. And get on Crapsee if you want to. The code is at the top of the screen. Almost hit the puck. Didn't like that. That's something I want to do a lot better is aim. I had noticed that when I tossed that, my arm was actually pointed in the direction of that. That is a 628. So I do need to get better at the direction that my arm is pointing as I'm trying to release the dice. That's definitely something I've noticed. I'm doing a lot of concentrating on pressure and stance and everything, and it seems like my aim is a little off and willy-nilly. I'm not really concentrating on that. I need to. Hey Nemo, how's it going, buddy? Are you coming to Biloxi this weekend? No, buddy, I can't. Work and my child is, and when I say child, I mean, you know, I don't have really anybody to be watching because of my wife's work as well as me. So unfortunately, I can't, buddy. I'd love to. I actually really tried. I was looking up different hotels and stuff, and man, it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to hear all the trip reports. But yep, I'm not going to be able to make it. Yeah, I am watching his videos, bud. I'm just practicing, and I decided to do it live with Crapsee. That way, I start getting information, you know, with the roll tracker and all that stuff on Crapsee. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. So, if you want to, get on Crapsee. All right. I'm halting the bets. Yeah, I liked that one too. That felt good. 4, 1, 5. And it seems now when I practiced, whoops, I hit that. I hope it didn't mess anything up. When I practiced 5. When I practiced this without the cameras and all that fun stuff, I tried different sets, and I ran into not really, you know, because I haven't practiced it enough to know for sure, right? But I guess what I'm saying is the 4-2-4-2 seemed to be the best for me the way I'm currently tossing them. So that's why I'm using the 4-2-4-2. Okay, best way is to tell is the tops of the dice. This is the advantage, the chopper. Yep, I agree. Every time I see the 4, when I'm down there, I'm very happy because I think when I'm seeing the 4, the dice did what they were supposed to do, at least to a small percentage, right? So, halt you guys. And... Two, 6. As you noticed, they spin. There's a 4. Love it. I am seeing the 2. I'm seeing the 4 right here. I'm very glad about that. But what I'm most glad about is how they stopped right here. Love that. They didn't go bouncing crazy. If you go back and check out some of my other videos, you will see as I'm tossing and even me practicing really hard and concentrating on either a par toss or a certain kind of dice set, I usually get a little bit too much overzealous with the energy that I'm giving the dice. So they'll hit, they'll bounce off. I'll have a dice land over here by the 6. Hell, I've even had them, you know, roll all the way over here. And the occasional stopping right here. With this par toss, or with this chopper toss.
Tomorrow I'll be fine.
You are. Are you going to bed, my angel?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, high five, bump, and kiss. And
Hey,
tomorrow, you're going to be what?
5.
5.
And
Yep.
I want to go in mommy's car.
Okay, baby. That's fine.
Everyone come in my birthday and be full car.
Wow. Cool. All right, baby. Love you.
Love you. I hope I have a good.
I hope you do too, baby. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter's super excited. Tomorrow's her birthday, and she's super, super excited. International astronaut is closer than the place than any other human. That is correct. I saw that as well. Point Nemo. I actually saw that myself. And Duracell, I'm actually upset that you told that joke to Nemo first. Because I was planning on that one. I saw that and I thought that was very interesting. That nowhere on Earth is furthest away than this Point Nemo. In fact, the space station, those are the people that are actually the closest to Point Nemo at a certain point. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, Duracell, that's hilarious. All right, sorry about that, guys. My daughter kind of slowed things down. She iced the shooter, didn't she? Did I mark that? I'm going to double check here. I want to double check. That was a 6. Yes, I did mark it. Okay. All right, here we go. Halt, you guys. Oh, Scotty said, happy early birthday. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. My daughter's super, super excited. And once again, notice the dice, guys. I don't know if you see it. I don't know if you've paid attention at all to some of my other videos where I've tossed or whatever. I never get my dice to land like this, where it stays put right around here until I started tossing the chopper toss. I'm not saying, by any means, I am not saying that I am switching to this toss. All I'm doing is giving it a hell of a try, you know? Just giving it a practice, tossing with it. I figured I might as well do it live, see if anybody, you know, sees anything or whatever. This 4-2 has been pretty damn good to me. So I don't know if I want to switch it up. When it comes to the chopper, there is no such thing as icing the shooter. That's pretty funny. Nemo, did you know? I don't know. I didn't read the. It says D8. Interesting. Yeah, Nemo. You ought to check that out. There's a short video or something right now that says it. I wonder why they actually called it Point Nemo. That's the part that I was interested in. But yeah, it's the point on Earth that is the furthest from anybody, any civilization, anything. That the space station is closer than anybody else on Earth. Pretty wild. You got the. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What you got to do is you got to look at it. Does anybody remember that one? That was a few years back. Nice. Midnight. Get on to Crapsee, guys. I've got 5 people watching. A couple people are on Crapsee. Get on if you want to. I'm rolling pretty decent right now, so you might want to jump on. All right. Please tell me, Duracell. Some people watch TikTok and Snapchat and stuff like that. That's true, right, Duracell? I'm the same way, though. With my job, sitting at the bench, if I'm not dealing with somebody on the phone or a customer or whatever, I do have a lot of opportunities to actually hang out and watch these shorts and these YouTube videos. So, yeah, I got you. It's a little off to the right there. I don't like how I aimed, but it still ended up really good. Didn't go crazy. Didn't go bouncing like mad. I don't know, guys. I'm liking the energy off of the dice when they hit. Not certain if I'm loving the results. I'm not necessarily getting, that was a 549. I'm not necessarily getting like hey, if I use this set, I'm going to get inside numbers or outside numbers. That's kind of what I am looking for. But as far as comfortable, as far as seeing a lot of numbers, I mean, this set's been working really well. So I'm going to stick with it for a while, see if I can learn anything off of it. Let's see. Instead of grabbing the dice straight down, rotate your hand 90 degrees and grab the dice with your thumb and index finger at corners where both dice meet. So, let me see if I know what you're talking about here. Okay, instead of grabbing the dice straight, rotate your hand 90 degrees and grab the dice with your thumb and index finger. So I'm not certain when you say instead of grabbing the dice straight, because I'm basically grabbing the dice like this. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm turning them to where my hand and my my arm is basically straight. And these dice, if I let them go, they have a diamond shape if I'm looking dead, like bird's eye view on top of them. That I'm getting a bird's eye view. So I'd like to know exactly what you're talking about. But let me show you exactly what I'm doing here. If the dice are straight, I'm turning my hand to grab them with my thumb and my index finger, but making sure that they're, square to each other. And then what I do from here is I lift them up enough to let my middle finger, if you'll notice, my middle finger is slightly higher than my index finger. Once my index finger and my thumb are touching the table, that's when I'm lifting up a little bit because of my middle finger, and I'm stabilizing myself right now, and I toss. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. We got a 6, 4, 10. And that is the point. The pow. Nice. I'll check the chats here in just a second. All right. That is straight down. Okay. Now grab dice parallel to the table. Okay. So let me see here. I like that. I like what you're doing there, Duracell. When I say that my fingers, my thumb and my index finger are actually touching the table while I'm squeezing, and if you notice my middle finger, I actually have to curl my middle finger up almost into a fist as I'm doing this, because if not, then my middle finger is going to be hitting and touching the felt. So I curl them up, I grab them until both my middle finger, or my index finger, and my thumb are touching the felt. Then I'm lifting up, just as I said, the amount of my middle finger. And now, before I toss, these dice are at a diamond shape to me. So, let me see here. No right, no wrong way. Just commenting. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. I like the dice, the fly part, and the land independently. Yes. Yeah, I do too. I don't like the dice to stay like this, but I don't know if you've noticed, I don't know if you can see it on my camera, but when I do toss them, they basically start splitting apart and going independently. So they do that. Haha, I said do. But they do actually split apart. I do like that. Oh, hit the chip. And we got a mid-mo yo. Booyah, but that still doesn't do us anything with our point. So the point is still off. All right. You see it square and grab them square, Nemo. Then tilt them to the left. So I guess, of course, everybody feels a little differently on how they grip it or whatever. The one thing I also noticed the other night I was down here practicing, it was pretty late. I didn't have my shoes on. And by all means, I'm not wearing like, huge soles, just normal tennis shoes. But I did notice that it felt a lot different and I didn't like it even though I was tossing the exact same way. So from now on, I will refuse to actually toss with no shoes on because I immediately felt a difference. And, I was like, I'm never going to be tossing barefoot in the casino, so why the hell was I doing that? But, I found that very interesting. 5-3. 8 is the point. Mark it up. Booyah. Loving it. Dang, Duracell. Is that you that's on Crapsee? You're way up there, man. Nice. And there's the point. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I gotta mark it. And that's the point. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You're grabbing a cup of tea to grab the dice. Do not want is a huge skip and collision. Yeah, I don't like the collision either, you're right. But I do notice how the dice, they really do slow down on this toss that I'm doing. They slow down. Even though it doesn't feel like I'm tossing them any less, like energy-wise, I'm not doing anything different, I feel like. I think because of the way that they are being tossed in comparison, they're slowing themselves down. In that fucking corner and look. God damn it. Ugh, I fucking hate that corner. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Piece of shit. That corner is cursed. Like cursed. Nothing good happens in that fucking corner. Pisses me off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hey, 15. If you can't make any money on 15 rolls, I don't know what's wrong with you. All right. Son of a bitch. I hate that corner. Seen you toss them the way I described yet. I was hoping you could give some feedback on it. Okay. Hey, Adam G. Also, okay. It's really hard. I guess I'm not understanding. Cause okay, so let's work through this. Are you talking about having the dice square if I'm looking at them with a bird's eye view, or are you talking about having the dice? Let's do this step by step. So square or at a diamond shape when I'm looking at them dead straight on top of them? Oh, that was a come out 7. Son of a bitch, you're right. Son of a bitch, hold on a second. Let me double check. Yeah, it was a come out 7, guys. You're right. Okay, so that was a 15. I don't know which ones they were, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I had 2 of them on this. I think there was 2 of them on this. I think something like that. But there was 15. So you are correct. It was a come out. So my rows still count right now. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Yes, square. Okay. Point your index finger. Don't grab dice from top. Grab from the side like you're picking up a cup of tea. So, okay, so square like this, but grabbing them like this. Is that what you're talking about? Let me know, Duracell, if that's what you're talking about. Grip them in a square, then turn with your hand to the left to show a diamond. So they were square. I'm gripping them like as if I was gripping a cup of tea. A very, very small cup of tea. That is the side chopper. So Duracell, is that what you're wanting me to toss? Or okay, so he says yes. And okay, so now let's go one step further. I'm grabbing them like this. Now do you want me to keep them square like this as I'm gripping, or do you want me to do something different with my wrist? Because if I'm like this, it actually feels a little uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie to you. So should I, after gripping my cup of coffee, should I turn my dice to where they are at a diamond and keep my fingers down on the side of the cup of coffee, not on top of the cup of coffee? Is that what you're saying? By the way, I know this isn't riveting for everybody else, but Duracell, I like what you're going for here, so I appreciate it. The squareness depends on you, okay? Just toss them now. Okay, I'll give it a try. It's the come out, so let's give it a try. Let's go square. In that fucking corner. But that is a, what is that? Is that a yo? Yeah, it is. Oh, and I didn't stop the bets. I should have done that first. Let me do this. There we go. I'm really doing Crapsee because I want the thing. Now, that didn't feel horrible. I will say that. That was a yo, by the way. It did not feel horrible. It felt different than how I was tossing, but it, especially after I picked them up off of the felt. Oh, and that's another good question for you, Duracell. What's your suggestion? Off the felt or lift them up a little bit? Also, another question. Pendulum swing or straight from the deck? Try to get the center of the dice. Okay, of both dice. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I know it's different, Nemo. I like what he's going for, and he's asking if, how do I like it? I mean, he was asking, a comparison between the two tosses, so use your fingertips more. Okay, I can do that. All right, let's try it out. We still don't have a point, right? Yep, that's true. Okay, fingertips. Oh, and just toss what's natural. Does it feel good? Okay, then what feels better to me is lifting them just a tad bit, but no pendulum swing, just right from the deck. Now that one felt a little bit better, actually. Pinching them like that with the fingertips actually did feel a little bit better. I should have. Sorry with the Crapsee. I'm kind of doing this and the other one. 4-1, is that correct? 4-1, yep, that's 5. Point is 5. Nice. I know I screwed up here. It doesn't matter. I just want to know how many hits. So, but I'm just kind of keeping track. That wasn't too bad. I'll give that a couple of tosses, actually, because it didn't feel horrible at all. Pinch them. Use your fingertips more. Oh, see, look. Okay, wait a minute. Give me a second. In fact, I'm going to take a quick little sip, and then I'll grab them. All right. And there's the hard 8. All right. Getting a lot of rolls with this toss, whether I'm doing it your way, Duracell, or the way I was doing it. Regardless, I'm getting like I said, I'm not getting a lot of outside right now. If you take a look, I know I screwed up, but I know I'm fairly close to what I had. Not getting a lot of the outside. I am getting way more insides. I did get a couple of horns, but it's interesting. It's kind of what I want to do, is get an awful lot of these rolls in and have them on Crapsee so I can have something to look at. And because I don't have bone tracker or anything, I need to. When I toss, it both flies apart and don't hit each other, okay? If you are doing the chopper, look at the cage video some more. In today's version, it doesn't seem bad at all either. You might as well try it, Nemo. I got to tell you, I do, cashier cages. I've watched a bunch of his videos. That's why I'm working on this one. Duracell wanted to see if he, what was different or if I liked it or whatever. So I am giving it a try. But it all comes down to what's comfortable for you, right? It all comes down to that. All right, let's try this again here. So we've got a point of 5. The bedding. It's a little hard. That was my fault. I tossed them harder than I have been. Still though, even though they did split apart, which I wasn't crazy about, you'll notice that it didn't go past here. A lot of my rolls before I've been doing this chopper have been going way over here. So I am digging this. I have to say it, guys. I do think I'm liking it. I think I'm going to try and practice on it a lot more. Not sure if I want to give it a shot at the casino or not, but I do like it. It does feel pretty good. Can't be too mathematical. You're right. Absolutely. I'm definitely giving it a shot until I get the bad number. We'll go back to the other one and see which one I like better. And there she is. As soon as I said it, right? Should have never fucking opened my mouth. All right. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. How many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, guys. If you include the 7, because some people might, because they might have been betting it, that would have been 20 rolls. I will not include the 7 that ends my roll, so. Ba-boom. All right. That was good stuff. That was good. All right, let's. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna go back to the original way that I was tossing, see which one I do like better, because that's interesting. I did not. Well, I wasn't too displeased with that toss Duracell, so I'll definitely be giving it a thought too. I feel my version, they fly apart more. Good. Now that last roll, did you notice how they were apart more? The dice were further away from each other. So you might be absolutely right about that, and I will keep an eye on that actually. Hey, what's up, Craig? What's up, my brother from another mother? That's right. CCC, what's up? Anthony, thanks guys for stopping by. I am tossing a chopper toss. I've been liking it. I just had a 19 roller. So get on the Crapsee. I got the Crapsee code up there if you want. I'm just doing this as a practice. I think I'm going to keep this as a perpetual table because I want these rolls recorded for this in particular toss. It'll kind of give me, like, if I'm going to toss the dice a different way, instead of a chopper toss, no, I probably won't use this Crapsee code, obviously. So, just so you know. Just give some feedback after 1,000 rows, report back. All right. I will. Yeah, he is. That's what he's saying, Anthony. He's talking about that last time that you described it, Duracell was the best way. Instead of going down on top of it, grab it from the side like you would be grabbing a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. And then using and pinching them instead of using more of my pad of my finger, use more of the tips of my fingers. That's what he's talking about right there. The one thing I like about the other toss that I was doing, and that was grabbing them from the side, keeping the diamond shape of the dice, grabbing them from the top until my 2 fingers are touching the felt. Then I bring my middle finger up, and it gives me not only a balance and a stabilization, but it gives me just a 1/2 inch off of the felt before I toss them. Just a comfortable thing, but that's how I've been doing it, and that's how I'm going to do it this go around here. All right, let's go. And there's the mixer. We got the KitchenAid mixer. All right. Give me a little sippity sip here, and I will get back at it. Let's see here. I'm going to read you guys' Yuri chopper toss. Yeah, Chiro could demonstrate it again for you. I kind of did. I was just explaining it. But I'm definitely gonna give it a couple of tries actually, Duracell, because I want to see if you are correct. Am I getting the dice to stay together more with the way I'm tossing it, or are they splitting apart further and staying away from each other better the way you're suggesting. I definitely want to know that because that would be good information. All right. All right, here we go. Well, thank you, anybody who's here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. There is the mid-mo yo. I've been rolling a shit ton of those today. How many do I have now? I think that's 4. Yeah, that's 4 yos I've rolled. Wow. And that's the other reason why I like doing it on Crapsee like this is because at an instant glance, I'm not having to grab my mouse, click on my screen, touch this to see where I'm at. I'm looking at my screen right now on Crapsee and it instantly shows me kind of the info that I need. So, very cool. And there's the mixer again. Wow. Boom, boom, and boom. Gotta love that. Point is off. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What time is it? Let's see. It is 9:03. I was going to do a live tonight, but I don't think I haven't checked in a while, but I don't think I got anybody that was that interested in doing the live, so I'm probably not going to do it, because I need at least 3 players, but so I'll just practice, because I need it. Did anybody get a chance to see the Dice Degen live that I did yesterday? And if you did you like it? All right, let's get this going. Jiro, leave the thumbs up to D8. No, the point. That's right. Points off. Almost hit the microphone. That sucked. That rolled way too hard. I did not hit where I was supposed to. Still fared out, but did not like that and would not accept that one. That's for damn sure. Sucked, and double sucked. Ah, that rolled on me. It was a 3-2. I do not have a lapel mic. I am using the blue. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can bring it into the camera. It's one of the blues. It's on a arm. I'm using. I know it probably sounds a little teeny. I know. I definitely need to get a lapel mic. John was showing me the one that he likes, and I was also talking to Sideshow too. But you are correct. Not a lapel mic. I'm glad you liked that, Craig. It was a lot of fun, and Chris enjoyed it as well too. We're thinking about doing a little bit of like girls' night. You know, his woman, mine, and like a couples' night together. We're thinking about doing that. which I thought would be very, very cool. We got the hard 4. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I actually think I have the same mic as Craig, because I've seen Craig's mic. I think it's the same kind of mic actually. Yeah, the Rode, exactly. No, we didn't. He has not emailed me yet. I would love to. I know he said he was thinking of something, so it'd be very cool if he did email me. I'd love to record with him. By the way, that was a hard 4, so that was 2s showing. I like that. 4s and 2s. I really like those to be showing with this set that I'm using. And son of a bitch. And there she blows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was sucky. I'll get over here. There we go. There we go. Let's try that again. All right. Hold on a second. I gotta move this mic just a tad bit because it's like right in my way. And now I need a little drink of Evan Williams. All right. Let's go. Yeah, I'll come out 7. That's all right. I'll take a come out. Although, all right, Duracell, if you're still here, I'm going to try it again. Especially since that was a come out. We're going to do that one again. This time I'm going to pay attention to what the dice are doing. When they, after they hit, I want to see if they are colliding with each other or what. Alright, so oops. Grab them from the side. I did toss that one a little too harder than I liked, so I'm going to accept that AC-doocy and try and toss that one a little bit better than I did. There was a 2 there, so I don't dislike it too much. So they definitely did split apart in the air a lot, and you'll notice the span of the dice. I'll point it out here in a second here. We got a 3-2, and we got a 2 showing, so that's good. I like that. We got a dice over here and a dice over here. About the cum area right above the C in midair is when I started to notice how far apart they actually were from each other. So it's something good to notice. Something that I wasn't noticing before, and I thank you, Duracell, for pointing it out, because I think that's probably some good info. Oops. Open up all your fingers before grabbing the dice. Okay, I'll give that a shot. So, open them up like that. Alright. If I'm going to do that, because my hand is like cocked, I'm going to try tilting the dice just a little bit so I can grab them a little bit easier with my fingers open. Okay. Do this. There we go. And I didn't really like how those bounced. They came a lot further out of the back wall than I wanted. Not sure. We're gonna keep trying it though, Duracell. I'll give it a shot. I mean, that's nothing, right? I don't really care if it was a 7 on that one. I'm wanting the info. The dice. You know, it could have been me tossing them wrong, but I didn't see the split like I saw the last one, so we'll give it a shot. And there's a mid-mo-yo. And we do have some splittage. We like it when the girls do the splittage. It's the reason why I press the no, this is not for kids. Just so you know. Unless my kid is down here. Then it's for kids. Let's try this. Fingers open. They definitely split apart more. They did on that one. They did, and they died fairly easy, like I like them to. Not too bad, not too bad. We're still on those 2 horns right there. That's also something to think about, right? Keep an eye on those horn numbers. Now those smacked each other. That's another yo. Those all the way until they almost hit the back wall were still stacked on top of each other. So when they finally did hit, they kind of exploded off of each other. Not crazy. I don't mind the result, obviously. And the spacing is not too bad. And how far away they are from the wall, not too bad. But they didn't split apart in mid-air like I wanted them to. Another yo. 3 horns though, guys. 3 horns in a row. what's going on, Brian? Trying a chopper toss for the first time live, but giving it and Duracell's kind of giving me some tips on how he would throw them. So I'm giving his an opportunity and kind of comparing them from how I was originally tossing them. A little bit more splittage. That was all right. Didn't mind that one too much. And look at here. I mean, this chopper toss, guys, I'm telling you, I am like not, other than a couple of few, I'm not going past the don't pass bar as they're bouncing off. They're really dying in this area, and I love that. I love that. I want to make love to that. And we saw a 2 again, guys. We saw the 2 again. So that was 6. And that was the point, right? That was 4-2-6, right, guys? Yeah. Split the sisters. That's right. Boy, Brian, I really liked that. That was the point. Mark it. And we are off, right? Now, why is that? Okay. Oh, I know why. Never mind. Guys, what was that last roll that I just rolled? What was that last roll? Because I can't go back on my video right now because I'm doing it now. So what was that last roll? Because I don't think I marked it. Let's see here. It was a 4-3-6. Okay. All right, 4-3. What do you mean 4-2-6? Okay. Okay, 4-2-6 was the last roll. And okay, so that made it the point. Okay, gotcha. Just making sure, guys. So I did mark it and I did put the point on. I got confused. All right. Perfect. Let's do this. Again, they did not split apart from each other. They stayed almost stacked on top of each other until they landed. 6-3. 6-3-9. So yeah, they definitely did. And you know what though? I didn't really like the way I tossed those because instead of landing about right here, they kind of landed over here. They're way too far away from the wall. So let me retry that. I do have fat fingers. Yeah, I got fat fingers too, man. Definitely split apart better on that one. Wow, look at all these yos. Damn. Rolling some yos. Let's see. How many yos? That's 7 flippin' yos, guys. Holy crap. Mid-mo yo. Let's go, let's go. Well, they definitely split that time. They kind of rolled back together, but I like how they died. I definitely like how they died. That was a 325. I should have put it in the camera. Sorry, guys. All right. "13 people watching. You guys are awesome. I do not have fat fingers, but doing the chopper toss is something. Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it, Nemo. I mean, I am kind of liking it. I'm not sure if I like Duracells better. It is definitely working out though, so I'm definitely going to have to give some of these a toss for a bit and see if I like it. Definitely split apart. They came back together again, and we got aces. A pow. All right. Thanks, Brian. We'll see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. It's definitely different for sure. When I say better, I don't mean better between the two tosses. I mean how I'm controlling them and what happens to them. So that's all I mean. I love this community, guys. You guys are amazing. Well, that was interesting how they landed. I think what happened there is they did not land flat. Both dice landed on like the point of their corner. It is what it seemed like because they sure as shit were acting weird when they landed. And that is the point. Booyah. I agree, Nemo. It is kind of unheard of. But having said that, it's not like I'm doing this right now for the very first time. I have for the last probably 2-3 weeks. I've been playing around with it, just not on camera. So it's definitely new to me for sure, but not 100% new. And the point is off, right? Okay, yep. Oh, they totally, they were almost like glued together in midair. So I got to do something a little different because it was not doing that before. Any suggestions? I don't like it when they literally stick to each other in midair like that. So that makes the point 4. Mark it. I mean, I got 2s up, right? It's hard, and I like the 2s and the 4s. Definitely, like to see that. But they were like this the whole time in midair when they landed. They landed like that, they just smack and just go crazy. One roller. That's nice, Nemo. That's a hell of a good roll. I'm not changing the set yet, Nemo, just because I've been changing the sets, and I kind of like this one. So I'm going to stick with this, but I will be willing to changing grips and stuff like I have been doing. We'll probably let this run for just a little bit longer. I've already been on here for a while. Don't know if anybody, I haven't even checked to see if anybody else is doing anything, but definitely wanted to give a practice session here. All right, so the point is 4, right? Yep, point is 4. Now that split apart better. And look at that bullshit. Damn it. It felt good, it looked decent, and then I get that stupid fucking number. That sucks. Okay, let's count this up. Let's see where we're at. We'll probably do one more if it goes long. If it's a PSO, I might do 2 more. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad, not bad. I will take a 10, definitely. Badger. Try thumb and middle finger on edges with index finger on top. Throw it that way. Try thumb and middle finger on edges with index finger on top. Badger, take a look. I don't know if you were here earlier. I'll toss it the way I was tossing earlier and see if this is what you're talking about. The way I was tossing it a minute ago was a Duracell suggestion. This is how I was tossing it before. Thumb and index finger coming straight down along the edges of the dice, grabbing them to where my thumb and index finger is touching the felt. Then you'll notice normally I curl my fingers in, because from this point, once I'm here, then I just lift up with my index finger, because there's about a half of an inch there. It gives me that space and stabilization, and then from here I just toss it. Tell me if that's what you're talking about. Hey Blackburn, what's up, buddy? Oh, I love how they just stop, guys. I'm not shitting you. I love how this chopper toss is stopping the dice instead of my regular par toss. How they just been going absolutely crazy all over everywhere. For me, it seems to, I've already showed it a couple of times, those dice are not going any further than that stick, and very, very few times are they passing that stick. I'm loving it, guys. I'm not saying I'm going to change it up and change the way I toss, especially at the casino, but I definitely am going to be giving this a lot more practice time. So let's see how long this roll lasts. If it lasts a long time, then I'll probably end it there. All right, so that's the point of 6 now. All right. Like the 8, except middle finger, then index finger on top. So thumb and middle finger? Let me see. Thumb and middle finger on edges with index finger. Oh, okay. All right. Let me try. And do you want me to do it from the side like this or from the top like this? Let me try that out. What do I do with my middle or with my index finger though? Am I putting it directly on top like that? Is that what you're talking about? It doesn't actually feel terrible. Still here for another week. Oh, cool. From the side. So Badger, like this? Oh, yes, he says. Okay, let me give that a shot, Badger. Why not? Fuck yeah, I'll give it a shot. Put the index finger on the top. Obviously, while I'm releasing, just move everything out of the way, I'm guessing, but I'll just toss and let you see what I do here. Okay, so that one, there's the yo. I've been hitting yos like mad, guys. If this was a real table, you would be foolish not to be betting that yo. Jesus Christ. I'll give that a couple of tosses and see if I like that. It doesn't feel terrible. And it's kind of a combination of what Duracell was talking about too. So yeah, I'll give it a shot. Love it. That's why I love this community. You guys are amazing. All right, let's give this a shot here. Middle finger, huh? That's interesting. That's a different feel, but it's not uncomfortable. That one was a little too much energy. That was my fault, not anybody's suggestion. I needed to calm that one down a little bit because I definitely felt it. As soon as I tossed it, I felt like I was trying to throw him through the back wall. It felt like that's an 8. Mark it up. Like snapping your fingers. So do you suggest I snap or at least do a little bit of a snap? Not necessarily try and make that snap sound, but are you like literally like I guess I could, right? Like snapping your finger. Let me fucking try that. I kind of like that. I never thought about the snapping part. Let me give that a shot because that actually works when you've got your middle finger in play. An easy snap of the fingers. All right, let me give it a shot. Well, they split apart more. It did end up the bad number, though. But that's okay. I don't give a shit that it landed. I mean, this is all brand new, right? I don't really care if it ended up with a 7. Especially with me trying it out for the very first time. So, that was a short one, so we will go one more. And this one, I will be doing Badger's suggestion, which is basically a variation off of what Duracell was suggesting. So we'll give this a shot, guys. All right. You guys are amazing. Look at this. Right. Middle finger. I wonder if I come down a little bit more on it, because that'll make it. If I'm like this and I'm trying to flat arm it, trying to go way too much to the side, makes it a little bit harder to snap. But if I'm coming at it just slightly at a more aggressive angle, still with the middle finger and still with the index finger, but I think I should be able to snap easier. So let's give that a try. Now they kind of hit each other, but they were splitting apart in midair. And let me mark this and I'll tell you exactly what I saw. So what I saw, the dice split apart. They were roughly about right here when the two dice split apart. And what ended up happening is, although they split apart, when they were coming down, boom, they smacked each other again. So they didn't necessarily split apart. They split apart vertically, so coming down they still hit each other. Maybe I didn't snap hard enough. I don't know. But it was a 5. Did not end up bad. We'll mark it up and we'll give it a shot. By the way, the 4 was being shown on there, and I like that because I am using a 4-2-4-2 set. That was much, much, much better. Much better. Felt them spin. Liked the energy. Liked how they landed. I saw the split, them coming apart. And when they came apart, they were spinning in midair, but they were coming apart like this. So you actually saw them come up and then hit like that. So, yeah, that was good. Hard 8, by the way. Mark it. And 2 4s being shown, guys. I mean, holy shit. Right? That's awesome. Badger, it's a comfortable way of throwing. I don't displease it. I think what I want to do is practice my way, Duracell's way, and your way when the cameras are not on. You know, just me fucking around. And just getting some rolls. By the way, guys, if you don't know, in fact, let me take a quick drink here. If you don't know, that Crapsee code, I'm going to keep up. The reason why I'm really keeping it up is because I'll be on it periodically, even in the middle of the night if I'm practicing. I'll get on it just so I'm not betting, but I'm wanting those numbers. I'm wanting that that information that Crapsee gives me when I log in those rolls. So you're more than welcome to get on anytime I'm doing it. I will be doing it live like this. And then you guys can get on and play Crapsee if you want to with my rolls. Or hang out and talk to me in chat too. That's awesome as well too. All right. So this is going to be the last shooter. Get out of that corner, you son of a bitch. Yep. And there she blows, guys. All right. So Badger, I'm not too displeased just because I saw a couple of 7s. That I don't give a shit about. This is way too early of me practicing this to make any kind of determination. But as far as comfortableness, I like it. As far as Duracell's, yours, same way. It was more comfortable when I finally realized what you were wanting me to do. And my way is comfortable. So I actually kind of like those 3 different ways. My body is not twisting any kind of weird way. My wrist is not twisting any kind of weird way. So I definitely like all 3 of them right now. I'm getting a pretty decent amount of rolls. Let me see here. I had 8 yos, guys, equal to the amount of 7s that I rolled. I had 7 5s and 7 6s and 6 8s. 2 aces, 2 3s, 2 4s. 4s were kind of a little bit on the low side. 3 9s and 2 10s. It's amazing how many yos I rolled. And then 2 12s. Pretty interesting. That was what, 49 rolls though. So fantastic. Guys, let me see here. Let me look at the chat really quick. You practice using 2 chips. You time tossing. No, I don't do it. I know that you've done it before, and you've talked about it. But no, I don't do that. And I know it's, muscle memory and all that fun stuff. I like tossing dice, but I know that you've talked about it before, and it's probably helping you out. Oh, absolutely. No, thank you. California Craps Club, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you coming by. If you haven't hit that the thumbs up, please do before you guys leave. I've been, 84 minutes now? Yeah, I've been streaming for 84 minutes, so I didn't really even expect to do it that long, so. Smack, let me see, Badger, what are you throwing from? Oh, where are you throwing from? Distance. Yes, so my table's a 12-foot table. I'm shooting basically stick left 2, roughly. But it's right on the. I'm basically putting my dice right above the D on the don't pass on this side of the table. Let's see. Absolutely, Obey. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and I know the spinning. It helps visualize it. I know that's it's a good practice technique. Definitely, I'm sure it is. Appreciate it, Badger. Absolutely, guys. I'm gonna get off here. I've been going for what, about an hour and a half or so. Just a little practice session, and I am definitely interested in learning a little bit more on this chopper toss. Thank you guys so much for your information, your suggestions, your support. I very much appreciate it. Keep it up. Like I said, I will be keeping this Crapsee code up as a perpetual table anytime that I'm going to be doing the chopper toss. So this code is specifically for the chopper whenever I'm using it, or using Crapsee for this. And I do appreciate it, Badger and Duracell. Thank you very much for you guys' suggestion. Nemo, too. You gave me a couple of suggestions, too. So thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. I'm going to get off here, guys. You guys have a good one. There it is. I couldn't find where I need to stop. All right, now I'm leaving, guys. All right.